Guten Morgen. All right. What are we doing this morning? It's a very cloudy day. It's going to be in the 60s and 70s. And I am going to do I love doing my exercise in the morning really early to get it over with so that I don't have to feel bad that I didn't put myself first. I have to put myself first. Well, obviously God first. But as far as human beings, I need to put myself first so that I can give my very best to everybody else. Woohoo! Right? And if I want to, do more later, I can know that I already did it. And if I don't, I can know that I already did it. So this is day 2, okay? Yesterday, I had no pain in my hip at all. I was just like weirded out. I had sat for like so long in the car and at a restaurant. And when I got up, I was like, I felt it the tiniest tad because I know it so well. And then all of a sudden it just was gone. And this morning when I got up, you know what, hold on, I gotta set my alarm. So I get out of bed this morning thinking, oh man, I'm gonna feel really super stiff. Usually right now I'd be limping. There's always like this little limp and a pain. It almost feels like I cannot stretch it enough. And every time I stretch it, it feels so much better, but it still is always ever present. I feel like I just can't ever stretch it enough. And so I get out of bed, I sat there first. I didn't get up. I was doing my stretches in bed like I normally do, right as I'm sitting at the edge. And I got up like a superhero. I don't get it. And right now I should be limping. And I'm not. Because I haven't had bread. I haven't had wheat. And I haven't had any dairy at all. So I'm just trying to do a test on myself. I'm doing this for me and for you to see that it is not necessary. See? I am doing this so that I can test and see. I want to see what's the culprit, Yeah, it's really weird. So right now I could be speed walking, but I'm taking it easy because I feel something, but it's such a whisper that I don't want to awaken it, So I just want to give it some time and just see if it's true that it's not going to hurt. So, right, because usually I can't go fast. I have to go slow. Oh man, this is so exciting. So I'm gonna go say my prayers and try to get out there and do something. For a long time, for a whole year or more, I didn't want to go out and exercise, And I did everything indoors. So now that it's beautiful out, and I really value the sun and my spirits in nature, and I love listening to the birds and the wind going through the leaves and watching the beautiful sunrises, even though there aren't any this morning, and greeting the day with God and asking him for his blessings upon the day so I don't feel rushed because I woke up at 11 o'clock in the afternoon, that I woke up late, and none of that, you see? Yeah. Keep going. I am here all by myself. I love that. Yay! Oh, it's so fun. I love people. And if you don't love people and you say you love God, he says in Holy Scripture that you are a liar. So you have to love people, all people. You can hate what they do, absolutely, but we are called to love all human beings because God loves them. So I'm so excited. I am. My hip is not hurting me. When I first showed up, as I was talking to you earlier, I could feel this tiny whisper of a tightening of just like, so I just did a few stretches And I'm still not walking super fast because I'm like, you know what, Lisa, let's ease into this just in case, you know? And I'm sorry. I would have had to stop many times. I would have been limping and it would disappear, and I'd be limping again. It would disappear. Oh my gosh. I'm in my glory. Was it the wheat or the dairy? I don't know. But I will say that when I stopped both, gone. It took a few days, and I am really afraid. Will it mean that I won't eat another slice of pizza in my life? Probably not. But yesterday I didn't, the day before that I didn't, and today I don't think I'm going to. And I take one day at a time. And I guess the hardest part is peer pressure. Peer pressure, because people want to celebrate with food. They want you to experience what they're experiencing. And like me, I want to, like last night, oh my gosh, I had grape leaves, which I do want to stop white rice with those. So I'm going to try to figure out, I'm hearing that black wild rice, maybe it is. Marcus and Kara off of the Healthy Living channel on YouTube. I love them. He's so adorable and she's so cool. She could put more clothes on, but what am I saying to you? That, yeah, they said that wild rice, so you don't have to cook it, you can just soak it. And that's what I'm more into these days, is soaking my food rather than killing it. So I had the grape leaves. To me, it's like the doors of heaven have opened. It's on the same lines as coffee to me. So I put that with tabbouleh and avocado. Well, just push me over the edge, why don't you, with excitement. That is just, you know? So, you know when you're little and you do this with your hair? Oh man. All the birds are out. I don't know if you guys can see them down there. Yeah, so it's the peer pressure, you know, or even just not wanting to reject somebody's gift to you. You know, I go to my friend Linda's home, and her mother is from Jordan, they both are, and she gives me this Turkish coffee, and she gives me these little tiny cookies, and they definitely have white flour in them, and instead of sugar, she uses dates. And the thing is, first of all, do I want them? Of course I do. But now I'm scared because I don't want white flour. I don't. My hip hurts. I'm just going to have to deny it. Only because, see, that's what I mean. It's like, I don't want to deny someone's food unless it was the meats. I'm not against it. I don't care about it right now. It's funny how you know, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to label yourself as anything. If I wanted to eat steak right now, I could. I'm not a vegan, although I am eating like one. Because I could change my mind at any given moment. I don't know what's gonna happen. So, yeah, I don't wanna reject someone's gift to me as they made it with love, you know? But I feel like my hip, it hurts so bad before. So bad. I got out of the car all the time, right? I would get out of the car and I literally would brace myself. I'd grab all my belongings. I would get out of the car, and you know, I have extra stuff now because my daughter's hurting and I have to carry her stuff. And just for me to walk by myself, never mind carrying all this stuff, I'd have to like adjust, right? You know, when the elderly, they stand up and they can't move, like they can't just get up swiftly and just go. They got to literally like just kind of, they're doing that because they need to adjust themselves. They need to like have everything put in place, all their joints and their bones, and they just have to stand there and just let it happen. Take a deep breath. Okay, here we go. And then I'd be like, you know, yeah, this was the majority of my life right now, you know? Gone. Gone. I don't want to speak too soon. I'm like going like this. You know? I'm like tiptoeing. I'm just like, I don't know. Should I say anything too soon? What if it's really not that? And all I can say is I am being a guinea pig for myself and to the world. Yes. You know, and it pains me because, so on my x-ray, they did say that they saw little white thingamajiggies that looked calcified and that were like blood clots. And I said, that's not good, is it? Isn't it dangerous? And she was saying how that, oh, it's not important where it is. It's not going to hurt you, but it causes me pain. So I was like, okay, so can I ask for an MRI to go deeper? And she said, yes. So, do I want the MRI? I'm not sure. Do I do it anyway? I kind of just like want to I don't want the medical people, because I love them, I do. They help me so much. I don't want them to tell me, I mean, it's my decision, but I don't want to be scared about anything and be like, they said that I could get injections, because they said that's how you would dissolve these things. Okay. If I did all of that, would I be able to eat other certain things? I don't know. Would I be able to eat wheat and dairy again? Or would I just cause the problem all over again? I guess I don't even need it. I really don't want, right now in my life, I don't want animal products. I don't want eggs. I don't want butter. I don't want sour cream, cream cheese. I don't want milk. I just don't see the need for it. And after Marcus, that I told you about on the Healthy Life, or Healthy Living, one of those. But ever since he said that milk is sugar, hormones, and fat, I'm like, then what am I doing? And he says, I love how he puts it, that the baby cows eventually stop drinking it. It was originally for them to grow into a 2,000-pound animal, you know, and I don't want to be a 2,000-pound size person. So the thing is, there was this exercise woman, Beverly, what was her name? And she had her own exercise show, and she would always say, she was from the South, and she'd always say, if you don't want to look like a Big Mac, then don't eat a Big Mac. Like, isn't that true? Right? So, yeah. So I've stayed away from my monster cookie. I'm telling you all this because if you have any ailments at all, my goal in life is to not be on any medication and to get up swiftly, to be in really great shape. I want all this gone. I want my face to be trim. I want all my muscles on my body to be sculpted and trim. And I want, because it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful machine, in my opinion, and it should run smoothly. It should look beautiful. Yes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay, fine, whatever. To me, a nice sculpted, lean, not skinny, but just lean, sculpted body is beautiful. You know, I don't mean with like veins and seeing every single muscle. I'm saying like gently, you know, it's just so pretty. And whether it's a guy or a girl, you know, so whether it's a man or a woman, I think it's beautiful, and that you should be agile, and we should not be falling apart. If anything, we should be getting better, right? I want to be better today than I was yesterday. So let's rock it. Let's go. Hey, I gotta hurry up in this life. I don't have my whole life anymore. I have the rest of my life. So I have to get healthy as possible so that I can do God's holy will.